Welcome to MedTech Query Builder webinar. Query Builder screen. Open the Query Builder screen. To open the Query Builder screen, select Tools, Query Builder. Alternatively, you can use an icon on your toolbar. The Query Builder screen consists of three distinctive sections. You have a place for a query name. You have Table section, the Where section of the screen, and the Select section. The name will hold the title or name of the query, and we recommend you use your initials in front of the query name. The Table section of the Query Builder contains the modules or the data tables to be selected from. When you're going to select a table, depending on the table name, different fields will appear below the table name. In the example you're seeing on my screen, the table called Patient contains the fields relevant to F3 screen. If I go to the main screen of MedTech and search for a patient, such as Arnie Smith, and then view this patient's patient register screen, you will notice that each field has a name, and these names of the fields will correspond to the fields within the table of the Query Builder. So, for example, the first name field will correspond to the first names in the patient register. If I was to change a table, for example, to immunizations, the fields that appear below the table name will be relevant to immunization fields. And this will happen for every table selection. I'm going to go back to patient table. The Where section of the Query Builder is where the data to be queried will be placed. The Select section of the Query Builder will contain the fields to be viewed in the query output, or in other words, Select section will be your display data. The Run query allows you to execute the query, and the View SQL button allows you to view the SQL statement created from the Where and Select areas. We also have a Query Store button. The Query Store button holds the following functionality and can be accessed by clicking on the button. You have New Query, which allows you to reset the Query Builder screen for a new query. Open an existing query opens a previously created query that has been saved. Save this query. Saves the query for later use. Save query to disk, saves the query to disk for later use, and this is an equivalent of export of a query from your MedTech database. And last option, open query from disk, opens a query that has been previously stored onto the disk, and this is an equivalent of importing a query from a portable device or from your desktop into your MedTech database.